Hello, mystical light beings, and welcome to Lena Mystic. This week is going to be a week of transformation and growth. I already feel it. I was drawn to only pick green like crystals, which has a lot to do with growth as well, abundance and all of that great stuff. So don't worry about this Mercury retrograde. It's all about growth. If you think about it of growth instead of just being taken over, then you'll have a more positive mindset and you'll have a more positive outcome. So take control of your mind this week and the weeks to come during Mercury retrograde. Go ahead and pick your crystals or your group or multiple groups that you feel are just going to resonate with you. A lot more cards than I expected popped out for each group, so you might be here for a little bit. We'll see. I'm pretty excited for the weeks to come. I know July is going to be a great month of transformation and growth, so allow that growth to come into your life, and I wish you the best during this week and this month and the years and days and whatever months to come. Let's go ahead and start with group 1, Molokai. And this is my little planner. Let's see what we have. These are so many cards. When it popped out, I was like, oh my gosh, what is going on this week? Because this is a lot. But I guess it makes sense because we're talking about a whole week. All right. I don't even know where to put some of these cards, guys. Alright, I'm gonna start. Alright, that's better. We can see all of the cards at the same time. Will help me know if you have anything that is tripled in message or doubled in message. I hope you guys had a beautiful past week. Oh my gosh. Alright. So, let's see what you have coming. Just let me concentrate for a second. See if there's any matching cards or anything. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and continue, and I'll catch on to the messages as I go as well. I wanted to start with kind of the direction that this is already going in. So I'm feeling that the start of this week is going to kind of pick up with you carrying your wisdom. You're kind of going to be tapping into your wisdom. And I also sense that you'll probably be saving as well, or trying to save up for something. I see that some of you are possibly moving in a new direction in your life. Maybe this could be physically moving in a new direction, or mindset wise moving in another direction. And I see that some of you guys are really trying to protect yourself right now. You're trying to ensure that your heart is protected, your family, your household is protected. And I just want to say that I feel like your guides are telling you to not be so, I don't know if it's aggressive, but just kind of go with the flow with this week, because there's going to be a lot of transformation, a lot of change, a lot of things going on this week. So just go with the transformation, go with the change. Oh, that makes sense. I embrace change. So this is your affirmation for this week. I embrace change. So go with the flow of that change that is coming to you, and don't worry about it. And with the Four of Wands, this tells me that a past loved one Some of you a grandparent, some of you a spouse, or like someone that you really loved and connected with, that just connected to your soul. Some of you have ancestors, but these people are watching over you, these people who have passed. So some of you guys might be seeing feathers, 111, 1111, 333. And some of you are getting life path 3. I know all of you guys can be a life path 3, so I don't know why that randomly popped up. But if you're seeing 333, that means that your ascended masters, your ancestors, your spirit guides are with you. Your angels are with you. With the 7 of Pentacles, I see that your hard work is going to be paying off this week. Your leadership skills are going to be paying off this week as well. And you might be put in leadership positions as well if you're working or if you're at school. You're going to be put in control of something to basically take lead in it. And with the Lovers, I see that your relationship, if you're in a relationship, is going to be enhanced, and it's going to be more romantic possibly this week. And I see that you'll probably be working on self-love as well. If you are single, then you'll probably be working on self-love. And also, if you're single, someone from your past relationship may be popping up. I'm sorry, that jet is so disrespectful. It happens every time I do a video, but then again, I live next to a military base. But the Lovers, definitely self-love. Make sure you're working on self-love during this week, because it can be kind of rowdy, especially with Mercury retrogrades, like pre-season. So be very cautious of your mindset. Be very cautious of how you are loving yourself. Take care of yourself. I see relationships getting better. I see relationships coming into your life this week. With the Well, once again, I see things coming into your life, and the 10 of Pentacles. I see possible abundance. Maybe you're getting paid this week. Sorry about that. That is my good morning alarm clock to make sure I'm up. 10 of Pentacles. Yes, I see that someone is coming into your life. I'm feeling someone from your past is coming into your life this week. I don't know if it's an ex, maybe a family member you haven't talked to in a while, maybe someone you just haven't talked to in a while, or even someone from your past life is coming into your life this week. That's beautiful. With the Well, I'm getting past life, so definitely feel like someone from your past life or something is coming up from your past life. With the Well, I see that you're going to be more into your artistic abilities this week and feeling a little bit more creative, maybe getting back to singing or dancing or just having a little bit of fun. And I see that with the Strength card, people are going to be calling on you to help them out with something, some type of situation. They're kind of going to be looking up to you to help them get through a sticky situation. They may be asking you questions. People may be inquisitive when it comes to you. You're going to be helping people to find the balance. But I can see that with the 5 of Swords, you are in the 9 of Swords, you are dealing with something internally. And I do not suggest you helping too many people during this week, because it's going to drain you. With the 9 of Swords, I can see that it's going to drain you. And then I also see that you may be having odd dreams about your past that are coming up. And it makes sense because of all the retrogrades coming up and stuff. You know, retro has a lot to do with old things. So I see some old things coming back up. Make sure you're dealing with them properly. Make sure that you're not too focused on helping everybody else out. And make sure that you are taking care of yourself. It's very important that you take care of yourself, okay? With the Lovers, I see that this is a lot of self-love as well. And your hard work is going to be paying off. Your self-love hard work is going to be paying off. So don't worry too much about it. Just make sure you're doing daily self-work, daily self-love for yourself. And any of those issues... Oh, with the 5 of Swords, I also see that, you know, you kind of need to step away from a lot of these people that are asking you for help, because it's leaving you like, when you need help, who's the call? And it's putting you in a position of having to choose other people over yourself, and you shouldn't be doing that. You should always be able to choose yourself and others. And at this point this week, you're going to be struggling with that. So choose yourself right now. Otherwise, you're going to be sitting up late at night crying because you're taking so many people's energies, I guess, like negative energies, and you're filling them with positive energy. So empath, possibly, I'm feeling, speak your mind, speak yourself. I'm seeing blue, which makes me think throat chakra. Speak up for yourself. If you really can't help somebody, let them know you can't help them. Don't say like you can. And Five of Swords, definitely taking a step away from people, thinking about the things that you want in your life rather than what people expect and want of you. With the King of Cups, I see you finding confidence this week, much confidence, and with this self-love work, I see that it is going to be paying off. I see that with this retreat away from people, some of you may be going on vacation, stepping away from people, doing a celebration or something, even a birthday this week. I'm not sure exactly for all of you, there's so many of you, but I see that this time away from people is going to allow you to love yourself so much because you're not feeding into these energy vampires. And I definitely sense empath strong heavily, especially with the High Priestess, the Strength card. Like, all of these cards are just making me think, and the Empress, like, you're definitely an empath. You feel the energy of other people, you feel the energy of what you're eating, you feel the energy of what you're putting out, like, you feel all of this energy and stuff. You may even be the type that meditates and you feel like all this energy and it's like shaky. I have that, and it is quite annoying. I will sit and meditate and I'll just feel like I have to move. Like, I don't have ADHD, but I feel like I have to move because there's so much energy going through my body. So with the High Priestess and the Empress, let's start with the High Priestess. There is a lot to learn about spirituality in your life, and you're learning a lot right now, and especially with all these spiritual awakening numbers and animals and spirit guides and whatever spirit animals that you're seeing. You are learning a lot right now, and it's a beautiful thing. Do not give up on your spiritual journey. I have a sense that some of you have already given up on it. Know that you are powerful, you are wise, you are empathetic. I see heart chakra. You're a giving person, you are a caring person, you're a healer. And I see that you're overall just a bright person. You're going to be pretty bright this week as well. And that is why so many people are going to be coming to you, because you're going to look like you've kind of figured it out. Like, you figured life out. You figured happiness out. But in fact, you're struggling with things internally. So make sure that you're taking care of those internal issues. Once again, with the Empress, I see this strong spiritual side of you. Make sure you are taking time to yourself. And with the Hierophant, I see that this week you may be struggling with authority. Maybe someone is trying to control what you are doing, telling you how to do something, or just tell them to back off. Tell them, I got this, okay? I don't need you telling me what I need to be doing, okay? I'm not that you're grown, but like, I don't need you telling me what I need to be doing, okay? I got this. And with the Nine of Rods, I see that once again you're kind of going to be protecting yourself. So I see a lot of self-work being done. I think that you're going to be setting some boundaries. Maybe you just found out someone betrayed you, but I see you moving forward and the balance in your life. I see you moving forward with the growth in your life. I see you moving forward in your love life. Because you got the Lovers and the Two of Cups. I always think of Two of Cups as partnerships. So if you are in a business, entrepreneurship or something, trying to start something business-wise, I see you moving forward with that. That's an amazing thing. You're going to do a great job. I believe in you. Comment down below what you're doing so I can support you. Nine of Pentacles tells me that you're going to be really taking care of yourself. Queen of Pentacles tells me you'll be taking care of yourself as well. And I just see you overall giving yourself abundance, blessing yourself, like taking control over your mind, yourself, your heart, your love that you're giving out, setting these boundaries. I spread kindness. You definitely do. You are a kind person. Make sure that this week is going to be kind of heavy. So, or not really, it's going to be heavy, but because of Mercury retrograde, it can get heavy. And just make sure, because I see that you've held in a lot of stuff, a lot of baggage. And this week may be the week where you are just like cursing out everybody, like, what the like you're just going to be bouncing back. Just make sure that you're being kind. I know that you've been through a lot, but you don't want to turn into the people that hurt you. So make sure that you are spreading this kindness, okay? And make sure that you, with my karma is joy, this tells me that sometimes you can feel bad, or you can blame yourself about stuff, and you feel like you deserve the negative things in your life. And this could be in relationships, like you feel like the love that you're getting from someone is what you deserve. But know that you deserve the best. Always know that you deserve the best, and you're changing, you're growing. So no, you don't deserve those negative things in your life. And I am worthy of love. So you are worthy of true love, true authentic love. You are not worthy of anything fake, phony. You are worthy of true love. So let yourself be truly loved. And with, y'all, these nails, all right. Welcome support. Allow yourself to be helped and assisted. I see that you are constantly helping people with this strong heart chakra that you have, this giving spirit that you have, this bright loving spirit that you have. Allow yourself to be helped. Your guides want to help you. The people in your life that want to help you, let them help you, okay? And once again, I just want to say that this card is very important. I embrace change. There's a lot of transformation that's going to go into your life this coming week. I am recommending that you save up for this move that you've been thinking about, or this travel plans that you've been thinking about. Whatever it is, maybe you've been thinking about buying something for your business. Go ahead and save up for it. Keep moving forward with your goals. Your hard work is paying off this week, okay? You are gonna get some type of thank you, gratitude, or something that is it's paying off, okay? So don't worry about it, and make sure that you are conquering any of these battles that you're going through internally, and set these boundaries with people. Set boundaries. No, I cannot help you today. I helped you a lot. Where are you when I need you, okay? Take care of yourself. I see you eating better. I see you taking better care of yourself. Maybe you skip breakfast. You might be eating breakfast, okay? I don't know. I do see 555 for you guys, which has a lot to do with transformation and change. Even 5555, which has a lot to do with harmony, balance, finding the balance, okay? I am so happy for you this week. I see you really standing tall, finding your confidence, finding your balance, and finding love within yourself, and that's such a powerful thing. This week is going to be transformative for you, and welcome in this beautiful change. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. All right, let's pick it up with Amazonite Group 2. Let's see what your week is going to be like. What's going to happen this week? Alright, there is a lot of transformation once again going on, which makes sense with all the retrogrades. Put your affirmations up here. This is so many cards. Alright, let me see if there's anything that kind of matches. I jammed my finger right before this, trying to get my cat. Alright, let's just go ahead and continue. and see what's gonna happen. So I'm getting a feeling that you're definitely going to be moving very fast towards something this week, and you may want to think about it before you move fast for it. Definitely think about whatever you're moving too fast towards. I see that you're determined to do something, and I feel like a lot of your determination is towards healing. You're trying to get rid of something, but you're just trying to get over it instead of actually taking the time to heal. And I'm thinking that because I'm seeing the Seven of Rods right before the Devil card, which has a lot to do with like really trying to just get over something instead of going through the healing process of it. Because the Devil has a lot to do with shadow sides, and the Seven of Rods has a lot to do with force. And the Eight of Rods and the Eight of Wands, these are both pretty much the same thing. They have a lot to do with moving fast too. So I have a feeling that you're going to be moving too fast towards the healing process. It's almost like you're just trying to get over it. You're like, I just want to be over it now. It's been too long. I just want to be over it. Do not do that, because when you rush it, you're not actually fixing the issue. There are things that I'm still healing from that happened when I was 5 years old, and it's been a few decades, okay? So it's time for me to get over that, of course, and I feel like it's time for me to get over it, but you cannot heal. I mean, you can't force the healing process. So take your time with it, okay? Temperance has a lot to do with taking your time as well, and knowing that things are happening in divine timing, the way that they are meant to happen. And with the Eight of Swords, I see that you have to really work on your mindset. Your mindset has a lot to do with freeing yourself. So daily manifestations and affirmations are definitely going to help you during this week. I see that you're going to need to take some time away from people with the Four of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Take some time away from people. There's a lot going on in your life, and I feel like maybe recently someone has betrayed you or stolen from you, been sneaky or something. Take some time to yourself. There is a relationship that I see with some of you guys. You just need to take a step away from it temporarily, at least, to make sure that you know that jet is disrespectful, but to make sure that you know what you want, to figure out what you want. Because sometimes when you're too close to something, you think, you know, this is all I can have. But there's more for you, especially with the Temperance card. I see that there's more for you, more that you deserve. And it could come from that same person, that same job, whatever. But you need to take some time away to really figure out what you expect, what you want in your life. And that's a lot to do with the Four of Swords. Taking some time away. Taking some time away. And I see that some of you, your partner may be taking some time away. They may be going somewhere. You may be going somewhere. And this is going to give you some healing time. Some time to think. Some of you guys may have kids. You may need to take some time away from your kids. I know that sounds weird, but like you may need a break, because it can be a lot of chaos, especially with the Strength card. I see that you're constantly taking care of someone, people, something, and it can be overwhelming. You need a break. You need a break is definitely what I'm sensing this week. Yes, once again, some of you have kids. You need a break from those kids. You need a break from carrying so many people's expectations, from carrying so many things, so many dramas, so many heavy things that are just weighing you down. As an empath, you are struggling to figure out boundaries. You are being constantly beat down. There is a lot from your past that I am sensing. This week, someone may be exposed of the betrayal that they're putting you through, and it's a lot. Like, I'm feeling almost anxiety. Some of you guys may have anxiety. I'm feeling this heavy like energy flow of chaos, and I feel like that is what's going on in your life. And during this week, you need to find that balance. You need to find that balance. With the King of Rods in the Page of Pentacles, I see that you are cherishing a relationship, a job, or something, and that other person in it or that group may not be cherishing it as much as you do. And I see that you need to stand your ground. You need to say, this is what I want, this is what I expect, and if I can't get it, I will find it somewhere else. Okay, you need to be very stern about how you feel. I see that there's a lot going on in here. Okay. I see that you are going to be fighting and sticking up for yourself. There may be some arguments coming up this week from the past. There may be some aggression going on this week as well with the 5 of Wands. And I just see like this heavy, like there's stuff that needs to be addressed. And I almost want to say, don't look back in the past of what past situations are. Look forward. Like, don't keep bringing up past things that people have done to hurt you. Bring up what your intuition is telling you currently and how you're feeling, not based off of fear or what has happened in the past, but based off of what your inner self is telling you. So if you get into an argument with a spouse or a parent or whatever, a job, like, explain to them that you feel mistreated currently. You do not have to bring up past things, because a lot of people are affected. I mean, unless if it's something you haven't dealt with. But I really see that you need to speak. Some of you guys kind of just let things fly on by because you want to act like everything is fine, but it's not. So you need to speak. If there is something wrong, you need to speak in that current moment. I see that some past things are going to come up, especially with the Page of Swords. Some past issues are going to come up. Look at her looking back and not looking forward. And she has like this sword forward, which tells me that you're looking back and you're trying to protect yourself forward. So you're trying to protect yourself based off of what has already happened. And that is good, but make sure you are not putting past issues in your present situation, because in a way you are manifesting those things. I do definitely see some arguments this week. Make sure that you're honoring your true self and what you feel in your true self, okay? And I have a sense with the King of Rods, someone is lying to you. Some of you guys, this is someone in a relationship, a job, I don't know. Some of you guys are Leo. Once again, I see lions in these cards. There's a lot of lions actually in these cards, like a lot of lions. So some of you guys are a Leo or in a relationship with a Leo. Some of you guys might be a Capricorn. I'm getting a lot of messages. I definitely sense that you are a spiritual person, especially with the Queen of Wands. I sense that you're a spiritual person. I sense that you're also very powerful, but you haven't quite tapped into that power yet. You kind of give up on it every now and then because it scares you, or because it's overwhelming, or because you start finding out things you don't really want to know. You kind of live in the dark. But I definitely sense that you need to move forward. Move forward. Page of Wands. Because you're going to be addressing some of these past things, you're going to be able to move forward. So go ahead and address those things that you haven't addressed that you need to, but also make sure that you are not putting fears into your present because of the past. I see that you guys, 7 of Cups. I normally don't think about this when I think of 7 of Cups, but I'm sensing that you're going to have some odd dreams. Your dreams are going to be heavy this week. They're going to be telling you what you need to confront. They're going to be bringing up past situations in your life that haven't been fixed, or not really fixed, but addressed. And this is going to help you to find your strength, your wisdom, and your power. And it's going to happen through this this reflection of past betrayal, because I sense that a lot of you guys have been really betrayed, really beat down in your life, and you feel alone and you feel abandoned, and you feel like, why am I always being abandoned? Like, I feel like even some of you guys have a past loved one and you feel abandoned from them because they died. Maybe they committed suicide or something, I'm not sure, but you feel abandoned by them. Rudy, Once again, I'm feeling with the Five of Pentacles abandonment, and you feel like, for some of you, I'm sensing that you're going to be like, I need to take my children away from this person. I don't know why I'm feeling like that for some of you. Maybe you could be living with a certain family or something, maybe in-laws or maybe parents or something, and you're just like, I need to take my children and go. I need to take my stuff and go. I need to take what I cherish and go, basically. Because you just can't take it anymore. You're fed up, like fed TF up, okay? You feel like people are just walking all over you, putting all this baggage on your back that you don't deserve, and you're kind of really fed up at this point. I see some of you guys teaching. I don't know if you're teaching kids, teaching your, like, learning spirituality, teaching yourself spirituality and stuff. But I see lots of learning and teaching, and this could be learning about yourself, learning about things in your life, learning about spirituality. With the Wheel of Fortune, I see past life things or past things coming up into your life. There's a cycle. So if there's a lot of things that you haven't dealt with, they are coming back up, and I am sorry, but it is time to heal. It is time to deal with them. It's time, because this circle just keeps going around, and you don't want to be dealing with this for the rest of your life. So let's go ahead and nip it in the bud and take care of it, because it needs to go, because you need to find your power. You're very powerful. With the Emperor, this tells me that you were very wise, that you were very creative, you were powerful, you were a powerful person, you were so powerful. And this tells me, with the Artist, this tells me that you are resourceful. So if there's a situation that you feel like you are stuck in, with the Eight of Swords, if you feel like there's a situation, a relationship, a job you were stuck in, a circumstance you were stuck in, you have the power to get out of it. You are resourceful. I see that you have been through a few things where you figured out how to step up and keep it moving. And in this situation that you're in this job, whatever it is that you're thinking of this week, you were kind of feeling stuck in it, but you're not. Like, you have to get out of the mindset, and you have to take the steps forward to get the heck out of that situation, that relationship, that job. And trust that you are resourceful, because you have the power to turn anything dark into light, okay? You are a bright being. I see the Moon card, I see the Sun card thinking about you, which makes me think that you are a balance of light and dark, that you can turn light into dark. You can turn dark into light. I mean, I guess you can turn light into dark too. It goes both ways. But I see that you are strong in caring about people, and sometimes you stay in relationships, situations, friendships, just because you want to make that other person feel better. And Six of Pentacles tells me that you try to make people constantly feel better, but you're not feeling any better. Like, it's not fulfilling you as it should be, because you're not taking care of yourself. So it's time to take care of yourself. Please take care of yourself and cherish yourself. This card makes me so sad. Like, the Page of Pentacles, it looks like this person is about to cry. Like, they have this abundance that they can't quite use because they're blocked. Like, it makes me think that you have a root chakra block, or a sacral blockage, or something, some type of chakra is blocked. And it's coming a lot from this mindset that you have, that you're stuck. It's coming a lot from a relationship for some of you, or a job, or just a place where you feel stuck. If you can think of where you feel stuck in your life, and you feel like you're just there just to make things work instead of because you're happy, then that is a situation that you need to kind of get out of. With this week, I do see you finding your wisdom, but the challenge is cherishing it and figuring out your self-worth. So you need to figure out if you're worth it or not, and think of what it means to you. And I see that you are definitely carrying a lot of burdens on your back. I sense even back pains, like, and some of you guys have anxiety. And this is because you keep allowing yourself to be stuck You're not stuck. Release yourself from these shackles of the past. Release yourself from these relationships that are toxic. Release yourself from all of this stuff, because you're not stuck. I see you getting healthier when you leave these current situations and you move on. I see you getting healthier. Very, very healthy. I see you eating better. I see you taking better care of your body, and just overall looking better. Like, you're gonna find confidence in yourself no matter what you look like, because you're gonna know your worth. You're gonna see your spirit, and your spirit is gonna be beautiful. Okay? And with the world, this tells me that you are beautiful and you are meant to travel. I keep hearing Florida for some of you guys. I don't know if it's because I'm sensing like water. Maybe you're meant to be around water or something. Water makes you happy. Maybe beaches make you happy, or maybe you live in Florida. I don't know. But I'm sensing that somewhere around water would be beautiful for you. I'm sensing that moving away from where you are right now would be beautiful for you. And I feel like some of you are like, I can't move. I'm stuck in this current situation where I can't move. No, find out how to move from that situation. Research it. Figure it out, because it is time with the Knight of Pentacles for you to leave your current situation. It's time for you to stop coming up with excuses. And I know that some of you guys are like, it's not an excuse, it's for real. No, figure out seriously, because this is so toxic for you. It's blocking so many blessings, so much power within you, that you need to figure a way out. Like now. Not a year from now, not 2 years from now. You've been kind of stuck in this situation for quite some time, and it is time to get out. So with the Three of Pentacles, this tells me that you need to learn, research, figure out how the heck to get out. I don't care what circumstance you are in. I don't care if you don't have money. Figure out money. Figure out something. No more excuses as to why you can't figure it out, because it's really time for you to leave. And with the Knight of Pentacles, I see that you really do need to leave this situation. This week you need to be learning how to leave this situation. This week I also see someone probably coming into your life. This could be a past loved one giving you a stern message within your dreams or something. This could be a spirit guide. This could be someone who's interested in you. This could be an ex. This could be someone who's just coming into your life. I see. This could be someone from your past, or this could be someone new. Someone is coming into your life this week though. And I feel like this is going to be a spiritual person. A very spiritual person. Someone who's bright. Someone who makes you think of the Sun card, or it just makes you think of the sun. Someone who brings you up and lifts you up. Although that is not their job, it's just like when you're around them, you feel that beautiful, loving spirit. I can almost feel it. Like my heart feels so fulfilled, so light. So definitely a lot of growth this week. Make sure that you are leaving situations that are not serving your soul. Even if you feel like it should be serving your soul, if it's not, then that means currently right now it is not for you. Okay, and let's go ahead and see your affirmation cards. Let's put these. It's a mess. So let's start with I honor my body, because I feel like for real. And I want to say with the artist, you're definitely an artist. So whatever book you're thinking about writing, whatever painting you're thinking about doing, whatever speaking thing, singing thing, rapping thing, whatever thing you're thinking about artistically, go ahead and execute it this week. It's going to help you to find some peace. It's going to fulfill you a lot more than you're feeling fulfilled right now. I feel like you've been feeling very heavy lately. Like you've really been fighting things, trying to fight this constant battle where you're like, I really don't feel like dealing with this drama. I don't feel like dealing with my past issues. Use your art to deal with it. Okay, let's see what we got here. All right, I honor my body. Take care of your body. I have a feeling that some of you are not so confident about your body and your body situation. Take care of it. Some of you may not be eating properly. Try to eat better things for yourself to give you more energy. I definitely do sense that some of you guys are struggling with energy. So maybe get some fresh fruit from the grocery store. and cut it up. Like when you get home, cut it up. Put the groceries away, cut it up because you don't want it to mold, you don't want it to get bad. You want to go ahead and eat it when it's really fresh. Make sure that you are really taking care of yourself, showering as frequently as you need to, and meditating, and just taking care of your mind, body, and spirit. I don't even think I honor my body has anything really to do with your physical body, only your physical body, but multiple things like your mind, body, and spirit. Because when you honor your mind, you tell your mind that your body is loved, that your body is great, that your body is beautiful. You are honoring your body because then you get to see your body's true potential, your body's true beauty, and you want to take care of it because you're like, oh, I'm beautiful. Okay, so take care of yourself, eat properly, do not give up on eating properly and taking care of yourself. Replace some of those snacks with things that are healthy but they taste good to you. Like if you eat a lot of chips, try to eat banana chips, or try to make your own broccoli chips or something like that, because they're actually really good. Okay, let's see, and I'm talking to myself too because I've been eating a lot of chips lately and chocolate. But let's move on. I am favored. Know that you are loved, you are cherished, and people look at you like, oh my god, this person is beautiful. So you need to look at yourself like you're beautiful as well. And I see you are so artistic, like you're just cute. You're just cute. I want to hug you. Like you're really cute, okay? And I am fabulous. You are fabulous, okay? Flipped hair. All right? You are fabulous. You're amazing. I just wish you could see it. I literally can see your spirit, and I see so much beauty, so much magic within you that is just, it's phenomenal. It's like this person is so blessed, but you look in the mirror at yourself. Some of you, you look in the mirror of yourself and you're like, ew, this is not what I want to be. And some of you may be disgusted with yourself, what you look like. Some of you may not even care what you look like at this point, but I want you to know that you are fabulous and that you should care about yourself and you should cherish who you are, because you're such a beautiful spirit. You really are. I can feel it. Look at yourself with love, light, okay, with positivity, with beauty, and work on your affirmations. Some of you guys, journaling would be really good for you. Some of you guys do already journal, but really get into writing. I feel like would be really good for you as well. I am magical. Yes, you are. Okay, I have a feeling that some of you guys have like some witchy vibes. I like it. All right, let me know what you're doing. Let me know what rituals you do and stuff. You can hit me up on my email if you don't want to comment. But you are magical, and I have a feeling that some of you guys have lived multiple lives, and you may have been a witch your past life, or you may have done witchy things, witchy vibes. And I love you so much. Like I feel so much love for you because you're so beautiful inside and out. And I want to send so much love to you because I know that you may not possibly love yourself that much. But remind yourself this week that you are beautiful, you are favored, you honor your body, you are magical, and you are fabulous. Okay, and this week is going to be a great week of speaking up for you. So speak up, speak your mind. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. All right guys, we're moving to the last section, group 3, green adventuring. Such a beautiful graceful. Let us see what your week, July 1st through July 7th, is going to be like. Don't mind my planner. Trying to make sure I remember the dates, because pregnancy brain is something else. Any moms out there would know what I'm talking about. Alright. So So I want you to remember that you're definitely not alone during this week, because every single one of these groups is pretty much going through a transformation, a change. Oh, I literally just said you're not alone during this week. I do not stand alone. How funny is that? This is not really funny. All right. You guys have a lot of cards, like a lot. All right, let me see what we got here. Just give me a second, guys. All right. So this week I'm getting a sense of financial issues. Maybe you're penny pinching, or lately you've been kind of like worried about finances. Yeah, I'm sensing some finance things that you're kind of struggling with. You're like, I wish I had more. Like, this is really kicking me in the butt. I have bills to pay. I have things that I wanted to do. Try to start saving up and creating a budget. Some of you already have done that. But don't worry about this current state of financial instability, because your stability will come. Do not worry about that. There's a lot of retrogrades going on too, so I don't want you to stress about it during a retrograde, because it's kind of like tripled in influence in your mindset. So the more that you're focused on the lack thereof, the less you are able to focus on what you do have. And look in the background of this card. You see how there is abundance back there, but they're kind of focused on the lack thereof. So make sure you're focusing on that you do get to eat, and at least you get to eat a meal. Like, just be grateful basically of what you do have in your current circumstances in your life, so that you are not so focused on the lack thereof, because there's also abundance behind them as well, and they can't see it because they're too focused on the lack. I see that you probably will be penny pinching, trying to save up. Such a great idea to save up. This might be teaching you how to manage larger monies when they do come in. So take it as a positive lesson. Take it as a lesson that you are ready to take on head first, that you are ready to learn, okay? Do not take it as a negative thing. I see that there's a lot of decisions you're going to have to make this week, and it has a lot to do with your mindset. So start changing your mindset and think more positively about things. I also see that this week you're kind of going to be thinking about past things. With the Nine of Swords, if past things are going to be coming up into your mind, into your head, and probably kind of feeling like it's haunting you. But don't let it haunt you. Let it be known that you are ready to heal. You are ready to find your peace. That you are ready to release those things that are holding you back from your success, okay? And I see that you will be kind of standing tall this week, trying to be very strong. Yeah, trying to be very strong. I'm sensing you're going to be trying to be so strong this week. This is crazy how many cards that are telling me that you're just going to be trying to be strong. But it's okay to let your guard down. It is. It's okay to let your guard down. Let me show you these one by one. With the Five of Rods, this tells me that you're going to be fighting back people, and you're going to be speaking up for yourself, which is an amazing thing. But make sure you are not speaking up out of anger, but you are speaking up out of you trying to find your peace and people needing to know how they are affecting people, including you. With the Nine of Wands, this reminds me just of the Five of Rods, where you are trying to really protect yourself, and you are trying to, you're kind of in ready to fight mode, like ready to argue, ready to be aggressive mode. Try to be very cautious about that this week, because you can have some issues come up because of that. With the Knight of Wands, I see you kind of bringing up some arguments and stuff as well. So like I said, be very cautious about that. See if they are worth it. And try not to be too angry this week. I sense a lot of anger because of the sadness that you've been holding on to for quite some time. Try not to be too angry, but try to resolve things. You don't have to be angry to resolve things. So know that you don't have to be angry, okay? Guys, give me a second. My cat is, I think, stuck. I keep hearing him meow. So give me a second. I don't want to be distracted. Alright guys, my cat was stuck to a bike. He had a leash on outside. So let me just concentrate again for a second. Sorry about that. Okay, so like I said earlier, I had a very strong feeling that you are going to be kind of going head first a lot with these conflicts and these situations in your life, and I don't want you to go through it with anger. So if you're feeling angry, if you've been having these angry like dreams, these aggressive dreams and stuff, try to practice daily mindfulness, where you sit and you find something that makes you happy, makes you feel at peace, and you think about it. And you'll start to notice a gray light turning white. And I just experienced that the other day. I was in pain a few days ago, and over a span of time, and I wasn't feeling very well. I was being negative, and that's not very much like me lately. And I just found time to complain about stuff, and I was like, this doesn't feel like me. I feel weak, I feel tired, I feel exhausted, I feel down. Like, it started to weigh me. And as I closed my eyes, my guide said, pay attention to what light you see right now. And the light that I saw was gray. It was literally a gray light, and it looked like a storm, almost like, but not a good storm, not a storm that makes you happy. It looked like something that would tear your house down. And as I started to think about things that make me happy, my family, being lighthearted, helping others, I started to see this bright white and this bright sunny like light, and it made me feel so fulfilled that I instantly felt like I had energy. I felt like I could take on whatever I needed to. So if you're feeling drained or something, that is definitely a great exercise. Just visualizing things that make you happy, stuff that makes you happy, stuff that makes you feel fulfilled. If going to the beach makes you feel fulfilled, think about being on a beach. And it doesn't have to be 20 minutes, it could be 5 minutes, it could be 2 minutes, but do it throughout the day when you need to find your light, and you will feel so much better. It's like I felt this happiness just thinking about those things that made me happy, just by thinking about it. It didn't even have to be real or be my current situation, but it made me happy. And that is a great practice. So that might help you through this week. Try to be cautious of what you're thinking of, what you're manifesting, because those are the same thing. What you're thinking of is what you are manifesting. So if you're thinking of the lack of things, then you're going to attract the lack of things. So be very positive during this week and try to overcome that gray area and try to fill it with light. And I do see that there's going to be some shaking up this week, which is going to remind you of your shadow sides, not just other people's shadow sides, but it's going to remind you of the things that you need to conquer of yourself. And this was actually in between these. It has a lot to do with balance. So you need to find the balance in your life, which is starting to heal and actually healing, like going through the healing process. Don't give up again. I feel like some of you guys have given up during this healing process. Do not give up again, because you are so close. You have no idea. Just keep addressing these issues that are within you. Write about it. Do something about it, and don't rush it. Every day you need to be working on healing. Every day I work on healing. Every single day I say to myself, I am healed. I am healing. I am going through this healing process with confidence. I love myself. I mean, of course there are days that I miss. There's even weeks or months that I have missed. But it's important that you do not give up, because you are closer than you think to releasing these past issues, these past traumas, and anything that you're dealing with currently. So find that balance. With the Justice card, it tells me to find that balance. And part of the reason why these things keep coming up, I don't know why I just stuttered. These things keep coming up is because your spirit guides with the owl are telling you, fix your freaking shadow sides. There's that you need to fix, okay? There's stuff that you need to fix about yourself. There's a mindset that you need to fix about yourself. And I see this stern spirit guide when I think of you guys, maybe a grandfather or a parent or something that is like, look, we're done with the excuses, fix it. You have the potential to fix it. So I'm feeling that energy a lot this week. It's like a really hardcore, strict energy that I'm feeling. I feel like your spirit guides are fed up and they're like, hey, you need to fix this because you have some blessings. You have a divine purpose. Okay? You have some blessings that you need to start getting. Okay? Damn. That's the energy that I'm feeling like, damn. I'm trying to look out for you. I need you to focus. I'm trying to spread light on it. I'm trying to shed light on it. I'm trying to teach you these lessons. I need you to focus. Stop sitting in bed crying at night and fix it. Address it. Don't allow yourself to look at yourself as a victim. Allow yourself to take control of your situation and free yourself from these situations. That's what I'm seeing. And I'm seeing that you're going to have to make a lot of that choice this week. A lot of that choice is going to come up this week. And I'm feeling some Leo energy from some of you guys. This baby is moving, okay? I see so much creativity in you guys. I'm seeing so much orange, which has a lot to do with your sacral. So really get into your creativity this week. And I see that you're also very spiritual. And you guys have a great intuition. And speak your mind more. I'm seeing a little bit of blue. Speak your mind more. I see that this week you're kind of going to learn how to release the need to control. So let go of the need to control everything, anything. Just let go of it. Because your guides are trying to shift you in the right direction, and you're kind of fighting it. Yeah. You're kind of fighting it. Like they may be telling you to leave a situation or something, and you're like, no, I can fix it. I can work it out. But they're like, no, you can't. Like, that's not gonna work out. That's toxic, or that is not healthy for you. And they are right behind you. They're right beside you. I see that you may be creating new bonds this week as well. So make sure with this aggressive energy, you're not being aggressive to these people who are actually trying to look out for you, actually trying to be a part of a sisterhood, a brotherhood, a family, a friend for you. And once again, I do see this divine purpose, this presence that you have that is just meant to be shared with the world. As a healer, speaker, a writer, whatever it is, you are meant to heal. With the King of Wands, I'm getting mixed messages, so I'm going to come back to this one. With the Page of Cups, I see that it's important that you keep moving forward in your life and your spirituality. So don't give up. I have a feeling that some of you guys have already given up. And I see that you guys are also very giving. So that's a beautiful thing. With the King of Wands, I'm getting a message of like, don't lie to yourself and tell yourself that you're over something, or don't let people lie to you, I guess, or don't let yourself believe in BS. Basically, don't let yourself believe in the BS that the world has been trying to give you. Like, if somebody's been constantly lying to you and you just take it, don't take that anymore. It's in a way hindering you. And if you're lying to yourself, telling yourself that you're okay, like, I'm not talking about affirmations and manifesting it. I'm talking about you're physically telling yourself you are okay, and you're sitting here crying, keeping yourself up at night. Like, if you're not okay, accept it. I'm not okay. I want to be okay. And when you manifest it, I am healed, okay? But if you have not addressed these things and you just think that the only step is to manifest, that's not gonna work. Manifestation has a lot to do with working it out too. So if you're manifesting that you are healed, you need to be working on your healing. That's it. I think a lot of people think that law of attraction just has to do with saying, I am rich, and sitting in the bed eating cookies and ice cream all day. No, you're saying, I am rich, I am abundant, but you're working towards it as well. So you're putting in double the effort. If you just think you can just say you are rich and not be doing anything for it, it's gonna take you either a few lifetimes to get it, or a very, 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 very long time, okay? Because you're not putting in the work. So make sure you're putting in the work. I see you as very artistic. You probably have some odd dreams, some dreams that stand out with the star. I see that as well. You're very creative. I'm feeling a lot of creativity. Use your creativity to get what you want in your life. I also see you as an empath, a very empathetic person, someone who feels other people's feelings and can connect pretty well with people. Once again, I see with the Knight of Cups, someone new coming into your life, a new friendship, something nice coming into your life. Maybe a new family member, even somebody in your family having a baby. I don't know. Are you gonna be an aunt and uncle or something? I don't know. Someone coming into your life, this could be a romantic relationship. I also see you being pretty vulnerable this week, not in a negative way, but don't be so aggressive. Because sometimes when people feel like they're being vulnerable, they kind of get aggressive because they're like, no, I need this show, I need to protect myself. But don't do that. Don't do too much of anything, basically. Too much of anything is, it's not good for you. So once again, be very cautious of how you are reacting to things. Allow this newness into your life, and allow yourself to be vulnerable and to welcome support into your life. With the Queen of Cups, I see you kind of learning how to go with the flow. If you let go of this aggression and this need to control, you're going to learn how to go with the flow of things and to just be graceful in your life. I see this grace, this beautiful grace. I feel like some of you get this Tower card pretty often. You're like, again? But don't worry about it. It's okay. Because a lot of people who get the Tower card and the Devil card, it's a good thing. Because that means that you're doing shadow work, that you're working on yourself. And new experiences are coming for you. I just saw the Fool card. New things are coming into your life. And it's going to attract new things into your life because you're leaving those old things. You're working on yourself. And with the King of Pentacles and the Empress, I see you really finding your strength this week. And I see you kind of needing to find the balance in the strength, knowing when to be strong. You don't always have to be strong, and I feel like you've constantly felt like you've always had to be strong. So allow yourself to be vulnerable, allow yourself to be strong, allow yourself to find the balance within the both of those things. And I see you are going to be finding out things this week, things about spirituality, things about relationships, just things, you're going to be finding out things this week. And let's see what your affirmations are. I think this is going to be a beautiful week for you. Like, you may have been scared because you're like, oh my god, aggression, arguments, all of this. But no, like, I feel like you'll be addressing things that need to be addressed that have been kind of bothering you, and you're going to be very confident in it. I see that your spirit guides are also supporting you in confronting these things that need to be confronted, because they've kind of been putting it in your face like, hey, address this, because it's gonna keep happening if you don't address it. Like, if you don't tell someone you're fed up, like, it's just gonna keep happening. All right, let us see. All right, these are so beautiful. So this week, because you're going to be feeling like it's chaotic, you got a lot of affirmations, which is perfectly fine, because these are going to help you. So if you have a journal, go ahead and write these down. I'm going to go ahead and continue. You can start, you can stop the video if you need to go grab your journal, but write these down daily during this week. It's really going to help you. So let's start with, I am innovative. You are truly a creative individual. You are so creative. It's insane how creative you are. So know that you are creative. Know that you are innovative, okay? I am prosperous. It's funny that you get this, because with the Page of Pentacles, it makes me think of penny pinching. With the Five of Cups, I think it is. I think it's Five of Cups. It makes me think of the struggle, like the financial struggle and stuff. But know that you are prosperous. Attract this abundance into your life. Work for this abundance, okay? And do it. Work. I think that you're meant to work in a creative field, a field where you, something that everybody doesn't do. And that's the reason why, is because it says I am innovative, which means that you're doing stuff that not everybody is doing. So bring in your prosperity through this creative spirit of yours. I am grateful, okay? I am grateful has a lot to do with appreciating your current circumstance. Let me make sure I show you these cards, because these are so beautiful. Make sure that you are currently grateful for your current situation and your current lifestyle, whatever you have in your life, whether you feel like it is a struggle or not. Know that there are great things that you have in your life, great blessings, great loved ones probably, or great children, or great just something, and be grateful that you are going through what you were going through, because it is meant to make you a huge, beautiful person, like an amazing, bright, light-filled person. Because a lot of the people who go through such heavy stuff is meant to change the world, okay? So be grateful for your current situation. And I am balanced. So this has a lot to do with the Justice card that popped out for you. Find the balance in your life. Tell yourself you are balanced, and work on that balance. Work on allowing yourself to be vulnerable, allowing yourself to be strong. Work on helping others and allowing others to help you, okay? Find that balance. All right. Let's go ahead with I do not stand alone. I feel this ancestral, someone through your family line watching over you. Beautiful thing. I definitely am sensing some people's mothers watching over them. If you can think of a loved one, they're most likely watching over you. You do not stand alone. You are supported. They're also leaving you certain things sometime in your life, or like gifting you certain things, and you're like, no way, oh my gosh. Maybe you find random pennies or nickels or something, or you see a certain number daily, or you feel someone's presence, like someone's just there with you, not creepy watching you, but just like watching you. And you may feel this random warmness when you feel weak or something. Just know that you do not stand alone. Even if you don't feel any of those, see any of those, you do not stand alone. You were supported through this journey by your guides. And if you don't feel any of those, it's time for you to really start connecting in your spiritual journey, and to start meditating and trying to meet your spirit guides. And I am at peace. Be at peace with the things that have happened in your life, because they are meant to change you, to grow you, to make you into the healer that you're meant to be. So do not be so aggressive about it. Don't be so angry about it. It's time to forgive. It's time to be at peace. It's time to release their hold on you. Whoever hurt you, they have a hold on you if you are angry. They have this damaging hold on you if you are angry. So release that. Oh, I allow myself to let go, okay? So let go of the things that they have put you through. Let go of these things that are taking your power. Let go of anything that you no longer want in your life. Let go. And this includes relationships. Like, let go of those things that are just not serving you anymore, and support your soul. I support my soul, okay? Support your soul by telling your soul that you are loving yourself, that you cherish yourself, that you honor yourself. Let yourself be honored, okay? Let your soul and your soul's purpose be honored. You have a purpose. With the Temperance card, it tells me that it is a divine purpose, a purpose that you signed a contract for before you came here. I work through conflict. It's time to work out those situations. If there has been something that has been bothering you, you need to speak about it. It is time to open up that throat chakra and heal your throat. Some of you guys have throat issues. It's time for you to heal yourself, and this is going to heal you physically, mentally, emotionally, like just all over, mind, body, spirit. And it's time to speak your mind, speak your truth, speak your soul, because you do not deserve to be mistreated anymore. You do not deserve to feel like you were stuck. You deserve the best, okay? You are worthy of love, worthy of greatness. I radiate acceptance. This has to do with accepting yourself and accepting others for who they are. Like, if someone keeps betraying you, accept that that is what they keep doing and that you don't deserve that. And if you feel like you aren't great, like, change that. Change how you feel about yourself and accept who you truly are. And I have a lot of concern about your shadow sides. I feel like you look at them and you're like, shadow sides, ugh. But shadow sides are basically what is the balance in your life. It's the balance in your life. Without shadow sides, you can't have those light sides. Like, you need shadow sides, and it helps you to learn. Shadow sides are good, okay? I have shadow sides too. One of my shadow sides is that I am very impatient. So I work daily on patience. Daily. And I manifest that I am patient. And I'm starting to hear more that I am patient, and I used to not be. So make sure that you are working daily on whatever shadow sides that you need to, so that you can learn through the process. I follow my heart and I submit to my purpose. This has a lot to do with pretty much the same thing. Like, following your heart is you submitting to your purpose, because your heart is where is going to lead you to your purpose. So stop giving up on this spiritual journey. Don't give up on this spiritual journey. Go head first with it and trust that your guides and your angels are with you, and accept, once again, accept yourself and your true purpose. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this week is taken and perceived as beautiful for you, amazing, full of growth, and I wish you the best. Don't forget to like and subscribe.